and thanks for being with me today. I'm looking forward to the day, spending it here in Washington, D.C. Going to be a busy day today. Usually like to start my day with a little bit of exercise, clears my head. Enjoy listening to some of my 1980s and 90s music, mixed in with a little bit of country. Nobody can go wrong with Jason Aldean.
Morning, Congressman. How are you?
Hey, David, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Boy, all kinds of things going on in the House. How are we doing with the transportation bill? I see they've been pulling money out of underground fuel storage tanks, that fund, to keep the Federal Highway Trust Fund solvent. What all's going on with that?
Well, it's not my first choice, but we've got to, we've got to keep the construction projects already underway in Illinois. We got to keep them going so we keep our trade and labor folks employed, and we don't have any work stoppages that are put forth for political gain. We passed the bill yesterday that's going to patch the Highway Trust Fund until next May, but that means that Republicans and Democrats out here, David, we've got to seriously sit down and talk about long-term transportation needs, and that's an issue we've been talking about for over 2 years on this show, and it's an issue that I came to Washington to help solve, and I hope, just like WRDA and the Farm Bill, we're able to get it done pretty quickly.
Starting off today, we've got a great opportunity to actually go meet some friends this morning for breakfast. We're starting a Transportation Committee markup, which is the committee process, and I'm proud to be a member of that committee. We're going to deal with some pretty important pieces of legislation that will come out of that committee, hopefully get to the floor very quickly. The rest of the day is jam-packed. You'll get to see that we live life on about 15 to 20-minute increments out here. And thanks for joining me the rest of the day. I'm looking forward to showing you a day in the life of a member of Congress from Central Illinois. Great to be at our Transportation Infrastructure Markup. That's the initial process, getting a bill through the committee onto the floor of the House, and hopefully they're going to become laws. We address some issues that are in the jurisdiction of our committee. Some issues that were usually tertiary issues where we're just rubber stamping some expenses that the federal government uses for infrastructure improvements throughout this country. But then we got into some raucous debate on the Clean Water Act and EPA's overreach, especially when it comes to permitting issues and making retroactive permit decisions, pulling those permits after they've already been issued, when jobs have been created and mines have been opened. How's everything going?
Good. Wet.
Yes, it is. Cool. Local folks from the district, we're out here for the Illinois Corn Growers Conference. Grant Nolan, who chairs my Ag Advisory Committee, and Grant is a spitting image of his dad, one of my mentors, former Senator Dwayne Nolan. Grant's a great young leader in the corn growers, and I was glad to have him out here with my good friends, the Reeds. Mr. and Mrs. Jim Reed were out here. They're longtime friends from Piatt County, and then from Christian County. My longtime friend Len Curzine was with him, and to be able to talk issues and talk about the successes we had with the Farm Bill and with WRDA and where we're going in this this Congress to address some of their future needs. It was a very good experience, and it's always good to see friends out here in Washington and share this opportunity to help them help me govern. We're going to a Republican Study Committee meeting over in the Capitol. Actually get a chance to meet Justina Pelletier, who was taken from her family in Boston. And unfortunately, we're having to pass a law that make sure that kids like Justina are never taken again. All right, heading back in to meet with my good buddy Kyle from Lutheran Schools Association. Come on. Hey guys, sorry. You guys having fun yet?
Sure are.
Are you?
Yes.
Rodney.
Dan Baby.
Dan, nice to see you.
Woodsville, Florida.
Rodney Davis, I'm from Illinois. You guys with Mr. Nugent up here?
Yes, that's who we're here
All
to
right,
see.
tell him that he can't use these bathrooms anymore. This is
That
my
one or
hallway.
either one? No.
Either one. This is right in my
Okay.
hallway. You tell him I said that.
All right, I will.
All right, you guys can feel free to use him anytime.
Well, thank you.
But him? No.
No? Okay. Have a great day.
You too. He's a good man. Hi. Did you tour the Capitol yet?
We have.
Awesome. Well, have fun.
Thanks.
What's up there, man?
Come on, dude. Come on in.
Nice to see you.
Oh, you too. You too.
Yeah, very nice meeting you.
All right, getting ready to go down and vote. Heading down to the Capitol now, to the floor. We're going to vote on our 7th appropriations bill. This is what gets us back to our constitutional appropriations process. And then I'm going to be in the chair. So turn on C-SPAN. Union reports that the committee has had under consideration the bill H.R. 5016 and pursuant to House. I had one of my most interesting days having the privilege of chairing the House proceedings today. During a motion to recommit, got a little raucous, and it was pretty fun because you have what are now your friends on both sides of the aisle just laughing and cheering and booing and what have you. It's the things you think the House should do.
When entrepreneurs and businesses succeed in this country, what happens?
Gentlemen's time has expired.
When workers get good paying jobs, what happens?
Gentlemen's time has expired.
Let me just tell the gentleman that he'll be happy to know that we've already taken care of all his concerns in this bill.
After it was all over, it was great to be able to stand in the chair and watch everybody kind of shake hands and laugh because that's what governing is all about. It's arguing for your point, not sacrificing your core principles and values, but ensuring that you move ahead and govern in the end and not take yourself too seriously. Now, there's a lot of talk, and you turn on the 24-hour news cycle, and all you hear is that we fight and we fight and we fight. Well, during this whole raucous debate, I had to gavel a guy, tell him his time has expired. He didn't even know, he couldn't hear me because everybody's screaming on the floor. He's a friend of mine, he's a freshman, he's a Democrat, Rick Nolan out of Minnesota. This is the vote he lost. So I got the vote tally from the chair, and I wrote a little note on there that said, Rick, your time has expired. P.S. Good speech. But I'm going to give this to him. And out here in Washington, D.C., you wouldn't think that we, Republican me, Democrat him, you turn on the TV, you wouldn't think we'd even communicate with each other. But we sit right by each other in the Transportation Committee. We don't agree on every single issue, but most importantly, we don't disagree on most of the issues. Just got out of the chair. It was a contentious motion to recommit, kind of one of the circus-like days that are most fun out here in Washington when it comes to the floor. But now, just got done speaking to a group of agribusiness leaders, agribusiness women that are out here for a conference, and now going to meeting with Speaker Boehner and the rest of my freshman class. All right, we just had a chance to meet with some folks regarding highway issues with my good buddy David Valadeo from California. This is an opportunity for us to get together. We're going to take him to go see some folks from Bloomington Normal who are concerned about economic development issues. You got that in California.
We do. We have some issues there too.
Everything, not just
Sunnier in California.
The tall guys get to sit up.
Rick started talking like that. You didn't
I
know what
was
to
scared.
do. You were scared.
I was scared. I was trying to make. I was trying to make the house
didn't
get
hear
back
you.
to him because he's deaf.
He said he didn't hear you. I told him today, I said,
Did you hear me?
Oh, I heard you, of course, but
Yeah.
no, he didn't hear you. He thought that you were calming everybody else down.
I was, and then I said your time's expired.
He didn't hear you.
Oh, I know he didn't hear. That's why he stood there.
Yeah, no, he wasn't trying to be a jerk.
Hey,
Rodney
guys.
Davis, great guy from Republican. We love him anyway. Love him. One of the greatest guys here. And today he was the speaker, sitting in the speaker's chair, and one of our guys was doing one of these little spiels, a little speech. And then his time was up, so Rodney's gaveling him down. But he can't hear because we're all being rowdy at the moment. So he stays down. Wait a minute. So Rodney's like, and he's hammering, but he didn't hear it.
But the funny thing was, everybody's like, "Well, why'd you let it go?" I said, "Because we gotta let the house be the house.
Yeah.
We came here to actually be a little raucous.
That's right.
We don't want to be the House of Lords. We don't
That's
want to be
right.
the most expensive nursing home in America."
Wow.
We're kind of at the end of the night. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. This is a great opportunity for me. I'm back in my office. I'm ready to maybe go down and do a load of laundry in the basement, and give me an opportunity to relax a little bit, go to bed, and wake up and pretty much do it all over again. So enjoy. I hope you enjoy seeing this opportunity to see what it is to be a member of Congress for a day, and this is truly reflective. And I also got to tell you, it's a privilege for me, man. I hope you get a chance to meet more of my friends in the future, like David Valadeo, who are in this video, and also friends like David Joyce and so many others that we get to see, and I want them to experience Central Illinois too. So thank you, God bless you all, and thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve you.